Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, depending from where you're watching us from. This is Oscar, your host, and with me is Alberto. These are our faces. France versus Italy in the semifinal of the eSailing Nations Cup. What about that, Alberto?
Yeah, it's nice who you're rooting for because
Well, obviously,
you're from France, I'm from Italy, so
we're going to try
I
to keep
believe
it
it's kind of
as
obvious.
unbiased as possible. Race 1, the starting signal has already been given, so let's switch to the water. And I already see people in the chat. Clem BFC, have a good regatta and may the best one win. In the name of the
Yep.
sport, good luck, says Jer7, and hello, says Vari. Christophe Desbois, bonsoir from YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Race 1
Yep.
for the eSailing Nations Cup semi-final, France versus Italy.
20 seconds from the start, penalty on FIV Rock by taking the overlap really close to the start. Penalty also to Sevnais, but he will be coming out from the penalty just at the start, and off they go. Sasha Bru starting out. This is a good start for the Italian 1-2 situation, and now Lorenzo is going to close the door on Xav on the right hand side. Sasha Boo at the moment have some issue. Cook Nice is trying to get to the right hand side of the racing area. He's a little bit ahead of the Italians, but the Italian want to go not as fast as possible, but want to do not take any risk. Lorenzo following Cook Nice, FIV Rock. Closing on Sasha Bull. Also, Lorenzo going that direction. I believe they saw a left wind shift, stronger actually that from the one they have. And Lorenzo is in, so he will be probably tacking soon to allow and cross in front of Xernes. Double tack on Sasha Brul, and Sasha Brul is forced to tack again. Let's see if they can make on Xernes. Xernes, do not try even to risk that.
Looks like a strong start from Italy. We're going to see them arrive at the mark zone first, so they're going to have a say at the mark rounding, see if they want to penalize, try to do a mark trap, or if they still want to go fast. It is the star in the M course. It's going to be a long upwind first, but we're finishing with a long downwind with the star with its wind shadow. You're likely going to see a lot of fights during that downwind. Quickly reading the chat as well. Marshmallow BSB Eluriga supporting France, and Desabota, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. As we see FIV Rock and Lorenzo arriving at Mark 1.
They're really close.
About the history of these two teams. France has been multiple times the winner of the eSailing Nations Cup. Italy has won it back in 2024.
Are you sure?
23.
23. Yeah, it was 2023. 2024 was won by the French. Now we are in 2025th edition. Italy had a strong, always a strong team, especially in the team racing events. On the other hand, France have 3/4 particularly insanely strong sailors for team racing, and that's their strength. While Italy have one star, that is Lorenzo Racing, three really good one that are Luca Kozlovic, FIV Rock, and Amos Di Benedetto. The French have Azir, that is the GOAT. He is the best. He won the 2 World Championship title. He was, I believe, in all the finals. Since I remember, probably missed one, but probably he missed one, but all the other he did. So at the moment, the 2 strongest team in eSailing are facing in the semifinal. Strong by legacy, not strong by because they're the strongest one right now. Strong by history, let's say.
Yeah, they have a very good track record, both teams in the eSailing Nations Cup and in eSailing events in general. Dessa, Bota, all good. What about you guys? We are doing good. We're excited to see how this is going to turn out. I'll see you have one French and one Italian commentator. So we'll try not to get the feelings
Dessa
get into the
Bota
way.
is the new player that qualify for the KO tomorrow.
Nice.
And
yep.
He's from the Balkans for sure. I'm not sure if he's Croatia or Serbia.
He'll tell us in the chat. And Xena Tomor, he missed the final where we played Alberto. So Xena Tomor is one of the players who was a finalist at the same time as you were in Alicante. Maybe he'll tell us his name in the game.
Yeah, that's one. He is a little bit. Sorry, I just opened up Twitch. I forgot to open up Twitch.
So far, it's still the Italians in the lead, and we're heading towards the last downwind. So it's the last chance for the French to try to overtake. 2v2, a 1-2, or a 1 or a 2-3 is a winning combo. Yeah. Basically, if you have last place, you're gonna lose. And well, the Italians are, at least Lorenzo is in the French wind shadow, currently going almost a knot slower than the French. FIU Rock is not yet covered, but he might be. He might decide to try to slow down if he sees that his teammate is in difficulty. And Nozet, saludos, Forza Italia, says Nozet, supporting Italy. And I think it's time maybe for us to, before the first race finishes here, what do you guys think will be the final score and who wins? Is it going to be a 5-4 for France or Italy? Or is it going to be a 6-3 or something else? And a big fight between Lorenzo and Kulzevnice.
Can you mute 1 second? Can we cancel the race or not?
Okay, we're just gonna restart this race, so we'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. We're gonna reset that first race and start again. But it gives it a good view on what might happen during the race. So Italy was winning before the reset. We'll see if they can do that again, or will the French be able to learn from their mistakes. But the start procedure has been given. We are 50 seconds before they can cross the start line. So let's switch to the water, and I see a lot of chat as well. Hope all of you guys are doing well. With 35 seconds to go before they can cross the finish line, still 0-0, race 1 for France versus Italy in the semi-final. Two of the favorites in this year's competition to win it, battling out in the semi-final. So one of them is going to join the grand final, the other is going to have to fight for the bronze. And I see a lot of, well, I already said, a lot of people in the chat. Foiled Breast Power, AC Fians, Shiloh Finn,
Ciao Gatto.
Gato Miao, Ciao Gato.
6 seconds to the start. The Italian are a little bit on the left, kind of blocked. But here is a penalty for Sasha Brule by FIV Rock, and Lorenzo also managed to cross right now. FIV Rock attack again and goes in control to Sasha Brule.
Kind of a similar start as the first race. We have Kulzev Nice on the right, more or less at the same distance of same height in the course as Lorenzo, and Sasha Brule, who had a hard start and is trying to get out of the wind shadows of FIV Rock, and Lorenzo is going to attack over it. And Clem BFC, I see your messages. I'm going to look at it back on Monday. As Kulzev Nice is attacking, no dial down from him. He's just continuing his path towards the mark. Lorenzo can sail underneath him, with on the left FIV Rock still trying to control Sasha Brule.
And this is a little bit different than before. Before, the Italians have 1-2 with the French following them closely. Right now, the French are divided. Kulzev Nice in front, Sasha Brule in the back. I don't know, but if it's good or not for the French. At the moment, FIV Rock is taking Sasha Brule and force him to slow down as much as he can. If Lorenzo can take possession of Kulzev Nice. Oh, this is an interesting one.
Yeah, so it's going to be tight between Kulzev Nice and Lorenzo. We'll see how.
He's inside. Yes,
we're going to see how they, what they do, each of them at the mark. Seems like they stay clear from each other. And Clem BFC, I see your message. I'll have a look when I get the time.
At the moment, Xav is staying behind for FIV Rock. Lorenzo is taking the lead because it's more important to have one person in front on the next upwind rather than having it now.
Yeah, we're seeing FIV Rock here trying to push Sasha away and create some distance between him and Sasha and Lorenzo with Kulzev Nice. So it's going to be 2 1v1s. FIV Rock putting the penalty on Sasha BRL. Kulzev Nice is still in Lorenzo's pursuit.
Yeah, but this is a tricky move from FIV Rock because
we see Kulzev Nice was slowing down a bit. We saw him going at 4 knots. I believe he was maybe trying to see if he waits for FIV Rock and lets Lorenzo go in front so that they can transform that into a 2v1 versus FIV Rock. Looks like he changed his mind. Is going to follow Lorenzo.
He's trying to push Lorenzo away.
Here. Yeah, and we saw Lorenzo here going high up on the mark during that small reaching leg between Mark 3 and Mark 4. As a Sasha
At the moment,
just
France
recovers
has
from penalty.
issue. If I were Lorenzo, I would have jibed and give a penalty to Xav. And FIV Rock do not want to leave anything.
Sasha Birol takes another penalty from FIV Rock, and Xav Nice takes a penalty as well from Lorenzo. So both French under penalty, with both Italians with the advantage. And Xav Nice has just covered. So one small upwind here, and then it's going to be a long downwind. So with the long downwind, we're probably going to see more fights as we've seen during the short downwind that we just saw. As Lorenzo is continuing to cover Xav Nice. A penalty this time by Xav Nice onto Lorenzo is going to allow him to take first place for a moment. But Sasha is still in fourth place, and that is a losing position.
Yeah, but now the situation of power is a little bit different. The Italians are covered, as you can see, Lorenzo is bearing away to cover Sasha Birol. Just to do that. Strange wind for Lorenzo that is going really, really high. He's pushing to get
Lorenzo
the first position.
The penalty, only win pizza or croissant. We will see, as right now it is a croissant who takes a penalty from the pizza.
Yeah.
And Lorenzo in pursuit of Xav Nice, who is slowing down at the mark. Doesn't give any penalties, is going to go towards the left as Lorenzo follows. FIV Rock is going to put another penalty on Sasha Birol. And just for those of you watching, I think there's like a 40-second delay between what we see and then what you hear. So if we take some time to reply to your messages, we do apologize. Xav Nice recovering from a penalty from Lorenzo, and they're going to try to focus on FIV Rock.
At the moment, FIV Rock is a little bit in a pickle. Lorenzo should be putting himself in a 2v1 situation. At the moment, the French are in a 2v1 situation against Rock. Sasha Birol, a strange attack from his perspective. He's losing the third position at the moment. FIV Rock is really aggressive against
Xav Nice puts the penalty. Saw Lorenzo come back to try to help out if needed. Sasha Birol is going to come to try to help his teammates. FIV Rock, watch out for any friendly fire and slowing your teammates down. And let's watch the battle. So the two Frenchmen are going to try to combine onto FIV Rock. Lorenzo is very close to the finish line. So these are the crucial meters. Xav Nice on the right, FIV Rock between the two pink boats. Sasha Birol, the pink boat on the left, with Lorenzo the closest to the finish line currently. And a penalty on FIV Rock. Sasha
also
Birol
penalty for Sasha Birol. But this one is a victory for France.
First place for Xav Nice, second place for Lorenzo, third place for Sasha Birol, and fourth place for FIV Rock. That is the wrong screenshot I sent.
So they have a 1-3.
They have 4 points to 6.
And the results are updated.
We're going to switch over to the results. Next race starts at 31.
Yep. This is a great
I
start
see,
for France.
see a lot of GGs in the chat. Indeed, it was GGs. Italy had the upper hand for a big moments of the race until the last penalties given by FIV Rock allowed one of the Frenchmen to pass in front. It was just too close to the start line, to the finish line for, even with a penalty given from Lorenzo to one of the Frenchmen, for FIV Rock to then recover and end up overtaking. Next up is going to be a 3v3 mixed race. So we have Alex K, Acer, and Barbie versus Lorenzo, Luca, Kozlovic, and MP. So this is going to be a very even battle, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Alex and Acer, both former eSailing World champions. Lorenzo and Luka Kozlovic, well, eSailing World champion for Kozlovic. Lorenzo, I don't believe, has been a eSailing World champion yet, but has been
Kozlovic was second in.
Second? Okay. Well, both of them have been in multiple grand finals for the eSailing World Championship. And
Yeah.
Pinky is one of the veterans in the Italian eSailing team. So is Barbie in the French team. So this is going to be pretty even race. We'll see how they manage. It's going to be in the Ilka, so a lot more maneuverable than the Star and a lot more fast and maneuverable basically than the Star. The Star is kind of slow. Slower wind shadow, well, smaller wind shadow, but a very efficient wind shadow nonetheless. And we're going to switch to the water to watch the start.
45 seconds to the start. I want to comment on the previous race. Really great start for the French. Not their best team on the roster down, and the victory could be problematic for the Italians now.
I see a comment on YouTube from Christophe Desbois. This is a team racing championship, so the rules are going to be slightly different than the fleet racings. So you have to expect different kind of maneuvers, different kind of penalties, and different
behavior.
kind of behavior exactly from the players and the nation.
I would say
so
great start for the Italian, with Lorenzo and Kozlovic in the top 2, top 3, and Azir on the only one.
Double tack here from Lorenzo. Lost a bit of speed and meters, allowing Alex K to get closer, but still in the lead, well above Alex K at least. Luca takes the lead according to the ranking on the left, and Acer alone on the most left over there.
The left wing shift is really strong in this moment. Is a right wing shift coming, and that's why Alex K is stay over there and is also willing to bear away.
Yeah, we saw for a bit of
even tacking.
Yeah, I was looking at the wind angle between Kozlovic and Acer, and it looks like Acer was going almost into reaching, going at like 49 degrees compared to the normal 40 degrees of SVMG with the Ilka.
Lorenzo again on Alex K. And not a good tag for Pimpy here.
Yeah, Pimpy is going to be slowed down by Acer, but Lorenzo is going to try to come in to help her out and put some pressure on Acer. Kozlovic is alone at the front.
Yeah. Kozlovic is doing the right job to try to win. If it was me, I would try to have the first or 1-3. If I lose the 1-3, I will focus on Barbie. I will focus on the weakest one and try to put her in the last position.
Well, currently looks like the Italians are going to have the 1 and 2, and a 1-2 is a winning combo, 1-3 as well. So a good position to be in for the Italians. Alex K putting some pressure on Pimpy as they get closer to the mark. Watch out for any friend when they round it.
Alex K is staying with Pimpy, and the French give all their trust on Barbie to try to slow down Lorenzo. 9.7, 9.8 for Lorenzo. Barbie did not manage.
But there is a wind pressure coming in, so the boats on the back will start getting more wind soon, as we see Barbie gaining a couple of meters on Lorenzo. We'll see if that's enough. It's the end course, so this is the only long downwind part of the course. Then it's going to finish in an upwind. Sarah, meanwhile, going at 12 knots on the left. And Lorenzo has just been caught up in Barbie's wind shadow.
Lorenzo want to put Barbie between him and Azir, and now jibing and laughing up to keep the position. But he's still pretty far from the mark. Penalty for Alex K given by Pimpy.
Yep. And let's switch back to Barbie with Lorenzo. We see them gaining some speed.
Lorenzo
we'll
now
see
is
how
in
Lorenzo
trouble.
defends himself. Luka Kozovic is not going to try to validate that leg yet. Lorenzo successfully puts a penalty on Ser, but Barbie takes second place, and Luka Kozovic is going to be above Barbie in control. And with Pimpy covering Acer as well, so Acer is going to take a little more time to recover.
Lorenzo is going to be inside and penalty here.
Exactly, Luca rounds the mark. Lorenzo puts the penalty on Barbie, and it's going to be 3 Italians taking the 1-2-3 spot, with them splitting. So we see Luka Kozovic going towards the darker zone over there. Darker zones means more wind. Barbie and Lorenzo Pimpy and Lorenzo for some time stayed in the lighter zones, but we see Lorenzo here attacking over Alex K. Looks like each player is going to try to focus on one boat. Almost a friendly fire between Barbie and Alex K. But the Italians in a good spot.
Yeah.
Kozovic trying to slow down Acer. Lorenzo alone still in second place with Pimpy on his right, in control of Alex.
I believe, I want to give you my opinion in this downwind. The game changer was Pimpy. The penalty on Alex K is something that demoralized the French team, and Azir made a mistake by not keeping the overlap with Lorenzo at the mark. Lorenzo did a magnificent job, but Azir didn't even try to avoid that penalty because he was destroyed by the penalty took by his teammate from Pimpy, and that one was the game changer for this race number 2. And I believe soon we can say France won, Italy won.
Yep, I think you're right in the analysis of what happened there. Pimpy giving the penalty was a huge game changer for the rest, but then also Lorenzo's decision to try to put Barbie between him and Acer, and then managing to put the penalty on Acer at the mark rounding also gave them the edge needed for them to finally overtake and end up with this 1-2-3 that they're finishing with.
1-2-3 is tough.
1-2-3 is a statement for sure.
We agree on that. 21-40, next race.
At 40. And well, let's switch to the overall scoreboard. Help me translate that Gato's chat. Fuori le unghie Anna.
Fuori le unghie Anna. Literally is take off your nails and scratch. He's Gatto. This mean cats in Italian, so that's appropriate. 4v4 J70, Charizard JL77, Fabio Zac, Tommy Tumble against Kowalski, Pekipito, Crickville, and Taiguen, and not such a good.
Yeah, and I believe we were missing one player. Now we have 8. Is everyone in control?
Yep.
So let's give the start. As you said, 4v4 Alex, Pepito, Kriegvich, Sasha for the French, Charizard, JL77, Fabio, and Tommy Tamble. Fabio being Charizard on the Italian side.
Stefano is Charizard.
Stefano, yeah.
JL is Jacopo, Fabio Zac from Yacht Club Lignano, YCL, Charizard Stefano Bonatti, and Tommy Tumble Tommaso Tamble.
Well, 45 seconds to go.
Penalty for Charizard. I believe also the French are coming with a really strong, with Pepito and Alex K. Both did at least one final. For sure, Pepito went also to the OEG, Olympic Esports.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Even won it.
Olympic Esports. Even won it, yeah. 14 seconds to the start. The Italians are a little bit packed over there. Penalty now for JL. Took almost on purpose. The French are really close together. This could be a tricky situation now.
Even a false start for JL.
Yeah. Penalty on Alex K. From Charizard. Fabio Zac in the lead.
Pepito, Fabio Zac indeed in the lead, trying to control the rest. Taigwen. Charizard in front of Alex K, who's going to attack away, do a small dial down on Tommy Tamble, who has to bear away.
So Fabio Zac is in a great position, but Pepito and Creek on the right-hand side are not joking there. Guys, who do you think this win? This 4v4? I believe we will finish in a 1-2-7-8. What do you think, Oscar?
1-2-7-8.
Yeah.
So like currently not anymore, but
yeah, I'm not sure for whom, but I believe when the level is really high, this kind of races finish with this kind of results. At the moment, Charizard in the middle between Taigwen and Pepito, doing an impressive job, I have to say, Charizard. Because he is now allowing JL and Tommy to come back. Charizard, to avoid the penalty from Pepito, he lost a couple of positions. I believe after Fabio Zac, the rest of the fleet is pretty cramped.
Yeah, Fabio Zac is going to reach that mark first. And then for the rest, it's going to be a mixture.
Yeah.
We're on the M course right now? No, N. Is that N? N course.
November
course.
Yeah.
So it's going to be one long downwind in the middle and then an upwind finish.
Yeah. And that's why it's important that Fabio Zac is keeping the first position.
Yeah,
because in the last...
yeah, Pepito and Alex K closing the march for the French. We'll see if Pepito tries to slow down the three Italians behind him. We see Charizard going very high, Tommy Tamble staying on the straight line between the two marks for that reaching leg.
Yeah, Pepito is doing an amazing job here.
Lady Boo, we saw your chat on YouTube already. We already answered. You can choose to not like it. It's fine. And we saw Kriegville here giving a penalty to Fabio Zac. Tommy Tamble managing then to cover Kriegville. It's gonna have JL77's help soon.
Yep.
And Pepito is coming in as well to try to disrupt it. Meanwhile, Taigwen and Alex K are still going fast in front. Penalty on JL77 and Tommy Tamble, given by Krigville and Pepito. Krigville is kind of in the middle of the four Italians right now.
Yeah, even Pepito is similar situation.
Yeah. 1-2-7-8 is losing, right?
Yeah.
That 7 and 8 is a losing combo.
Yeah, 7-8 is always a losing combo. That's why I believe it will finish like this. This one is what the Italian are trying to do. Alex K and Taiwan, what they need to do is try to avoid this kind of things to happen. And at the moment, the Italian are doing a pretty good job. They are slowing down Pepito. They are slowing down Crick. At the moment, Crick will get to the
penalty by Krigville.
Yeah.
But it's basically a 4. They need to put it as a 4v1 if they want to make sure to put Krigville and Pepito in 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Unless their tactic is to try to catch up to Alex K and Taigwen. We saw Taigwen going all the way to the right over there. So a big split between Alex and Taigwen. Fabio Zach coming in close to Pepito.
Yeah, he needed to help Charizard.
Pepito
and
taking
Pepito
a
get a penalty. And now Crickville will they will try the same thing with Crickville. JL77 should slow down, but he's not. At least they need to keep 2 positions here in the front.
Charizard, Fabio Zach are still going fast in front. Tommy Tamble manages to put the penalty on Krigville. Pepito is right next to JL77 with Tommy Tamble arriving fast behind, trying to help out his teammate. And they put one of the French in 8, and they need to put the second one in 7 if they want to win it. So Alex K has waited during the reaching leg while Taigwen continued to go. No, Taigwen is actually also waiting. As Tommy Tamble takes a penalty from Pepito, Krigville goes wide. JL77 still close. Alex K is arriving at the mark with Fabio Zach and Charizard.
Oh, mistake by Pepito, and Tommy Tamble get the best of it. Tommy Tamble is going at 8 nights. Crickville is going only 6.6. He is trying to go as fast as he can. Crickville tried to stop him. He is taking the penalty and go. Well done by Tommy. He is now ahead in front of Pepito. He is fighting now against Crickville. Crickville is receiving some help right now. Double tag here from Charizard and JL, while Fabio Zach is doing an impressive job over there, pushing away Alex K. They cannot come. They are 3 versus 2, the Italians. They're doing an amazing job. Fabio Zach now is getting the first position. Alex K and Taigwen is coming back. The race is getting exciting now.
Yeah, this is the last upwind. It's half the size of the downwind we saw earlier. So you don't have that much time to do or to create that.
And penalty for Alex K too.
So the French went from having a 1-2 position with 2 players moving into the last 4 spots to now only having Taigwen in first place and the 3 other French in 6, 7, 8 currently. Well played so far by the Italians, who managed to revert the situation and starting to take the lead. Charizard attacking over Pepito. Taigwen is going to come to try to help Alex K. No doubt down really on JL77. They still have Tommy Tamble in front. Charizard and Fabio Zach still above Pepito and Krigville. Pepito now also having JL77 on his port. And we'll see if the French manage to flip during these last meters with a last hack, a last penalty or something. But so far, it is an Italian win if we screenshot the ranking.
They have the 1-2 situation, the Italians. They do not have to have the last position. Ooh, miss over there.
Missed by Taigwen.
on Tommy Tumble, and this is again the game over for France.
And it is indeed Tommy Tamble crossing in third. So a 1-2-3-6 for the Italians. 4-5-7-8 for the French, making it 2-1 for Italy.
Really exciting race. What do you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of well, just look at the left chart over here. A lot of changes, and most of it happened during that last leg, from the reaching leg to the last upwind. Miss by Taigwen in the dial down maybe could have changed something.
Maybe.
But it was,
no, I don't think so. JL was still 6. They have to put Tommy Tumble and JL 7 and 8. JL managed to be in front of Pepito and Alex K, so no way for them to do it. 21:53 next race.
Yep. And 1 minute and 25 seconds to go before the next race. So currently a 2-1 for Italy. It is 9 races in total, so basically the first 1 to 5 qualifies for the grand final.
Yeah.
And even though the French seemed like they could at the start maybe win it because they had the 1 and 2 and they just needed to stay away from the 7 and 8, the Italians managed to reverse it and end up taking the 1-2-3, which is a winning combo no matter what happens with the 4th player. So well done, well played by the Italians.
Yeah.
Next up, a 3v3 mixed in the offshore racer. Acer, Barbie, Sasha Birrell for the French, Amos, Lorenzo, and Pimpi for the Italians. What can we say about the offshore racer?
Offshore racer is one of the first boats designed by Verto Regatta. One of my favorite, especially for a team race, as it will create a lot of the most important thing will be the start. We saw races starting and finishing at the start with the 3 penalties for one team and 1-2-3 situation at the first mark. The third one block everybody else. I believe with this level of the players, it will not happen. But I'm a professional jinxer, so I believe these things can happen again.
Yeah, the offshore racer has the bowsprit at the front that for sailors who don't pay attention can easily do a false start because of that.
Yeah, and can give an easy penalty on the start because of that. So the big bowsprit, the fact that it is rotating around the center of the boat, so the stern is pretty long behind, and Italian is scodinzola, so he's shaking the stern. This one are both situations that will contribute to a crazy start here with the offshore. Nonetheless, the starting line is incredibly small. So time is everything. I believe the Italian are looking for giving a penalty, but they get one with Pimpi. They give one to Barbie. Pimpi need to come out from the penalty. There is an attack here. 3, 2, 1. Penalty also for Barbie.
By Pimpi. Barbie takes another penalty indeed.
Ooh, risky one here. Azir risk a lot. Amos Di Benedetto was penalty start for Pimpi also. French started better. Lorenzo was in a great position.
Yeah. We have 2 French focusing on Lorenzo here. Sasha Birrell is going to go a bit wider than Acer. Acer is going to attack over. Lorenzo is going to force Acer to attack over him. Amos and Pimpi are closer to Barbie on the right. And we'll see what Amos does to Acer. Just a simple tack over.
Yeah. I believe it's like too early to call.
Oh, definitely.
So at the moment, Barbie, she's got in the first. She's now first. And Amos Di Benedetto now is in trouble. Let's see if he can manage to enter the zone.
I think he enters the zone before Barbie.
No, but
leaves it to Barbie. Sasha Birla also coming in on the outside. Pimpy taking a penalty from Acer, and Amos is going to try to stick one to Sasha Birel.
Azir give one to Pimpy, one to Lorenzo.
So he's Acer. The French plan currently is probably going to try to keep Barbie and Sasha Birel in a 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, and have Acer try to slow down Pimpy and Lorenzo, because a 1 and 2 or 1 and 3 is a winning combo whatsoever. So,
but I believe Amos will want to do the same, stay there with the Sasha Birel, and actually Sasha Birel is doing the same game of Amos.
And we can see the two boats over there, Amos taking the penalty from Sasha Birel. It's the end course again, so this is the long downwind, and afterwards it's just going to be a short upwind towards the finish line. Penalty from Acer, beautifully done by Pimpy and Lorenzo.
Really, really nice maneuver there. Another penalty for Azir. No, he's still coming back from that.
Yeah, I was still recovering from the previous one.
At the moment, Amos Di Benedetto here is left alone by Pimpy. Then right now she's coming back, but it's a little bit too late, so Amos is slowing him down. Pimpy should slow him down and allow like this Amos to go inside. But now Pimpy is crossing in front, jabbing and giving a penalty, I hope.
No penalties yet, but we still have Pimpy and Amos very close to Sasha Birel, who's going to somehow try to get out of that situation. We also see Acer and Lorenzo very close to each other, and
12 for Amos.
Yep. So a penalty on Amos while he was trying to attack Sasha Birel. Pimpy is easing her sails, slowing down, while Barbie is going to go fast in front. Hardolo says, "What do you mean you hope?"
When I said I was unbiased.
And will Sasha Birel takes the penalty. Forgot to.
Just kidding.
And Amos.
So at the moment, Amos here is doing an amazing job over Sasha Birel, slowing him down really, really well.
Yeah, they managed to push Sasha out of the second and third spots, which is good for
at the moment.
Yeah,
the winning combo is for the Italians.
So if you have a 2 and 3, you have to stay away from the 6.
Yeah.
And if you have the 6, you need to have a 1-2 or a 1-3. Sasha Birel is going to try to help out Lorenzo, but goes a bit too deep and takes the penalty himself, and that might have cost him any kind of comeback, as Barbie is the only one in front who can slow the Italians down. And will that be enough to make to allow Acer and Sasha Birel to catch up, because they are 160 meters behind her.
Lorenzo has to play safe. Amos has to play safe.
So Barbie is going to cross the finish line, followed by Pimpy. And looks like the Italians are going to take 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. 9 points for the Italian, 12 points for the French. Really well
And
done.
here we have the confirmation of the score. A 1-5-6 for the French, a 2-3-4 for the Italians. Making it 3-1 in total. With the next race starting at 02.
Yeah. So it was really an interesting race, this one. The French started really well. At the first mark, they have a 1-2 combo. But an amazing job by Amos Di Benedetto blocking, I believe it was Sasha Bierel, and another good job about Pimpy. Barbie did an impressive race. She went all fast, all good, and says Tristan, Azir, and Sasha, you just do not need to be 6, but a lot of penalties here, a lot of really great fights. The 16 over for Sasha Birelli was a great penalty. I mean, was a good call from the software. So super happy about how it went. We have only 9 players at the moment.
Yep, next up is going to be the
race.
5v5 F50, so that can be kind of hectic. We're just going to wait for a couple more seconds. I believe one of the Italians has put the wrong skin on one of the boats.
And the racers are JL77, Lorenzo, Luca Kozlovic, Pimpi, Anna Kucha, and Tommaso Tamble. I see a message here. Waiting, we have a connection issue. I'm going to delay the start for.
They say they're fine now.
If they're fine, I think we can.
Well, they said it in the chat, so.
Okay.
We're gonna get the start. Yep, so Pepito, Barbie, Xavnai, Stefan Galzan, and Taiguen for the French, JL77, Lorenzo, Luka Kozovic, Pimpy, and Tommy Tamble for the Italians. 5v5 in the F50, so that's 10 players in total. Can be quite hectic because it's a very fast boat. Slow acceleration, so you have to start far from the start line to make sure that you reach it with maximum potential speed that you can hit. And a penalty can be very costful.
Yep.
So we'll see how that turns out. Let's switch to the water.
It's interesting that Pepito is putting only the French put only Pepito as one of the French top players. Means people who participate finals and stuff. While Italy put Luka Kozovic and Lorenzo.
Yep. We'll see how the race turns out. Currently, the Italians have 3 points. That means they're just 2 points away from winning their ticket to the grand final. A penalty on Lorenzo, a penalty on Luka Kozlovic, a penalty on Xavnai, so 2 times under penalty, 1 for the French. A good start by JL77. I remember that he's a big fan of the F50, but a better start from Pepito, who was going faster. But I believe JL77 actually has the advantage.
Pimpy and Trap Barbie with some issues here, but yeah, Italians have 2-3-4. Let's see if you can cross. Tommy Tambo cannot cross, and penalty from Sasha Bierel.
If I guess also penalty, I believe Lorenzo touched the mark as well, so that was unfortunate.
2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 5, 11, 18, 27, 28. Italians are ahead for 1 point. So really super tight race, and penalty for Luka Kozlovic and Lorenzo here.
Yeah, second mark touching by the Italians. Not helping. It's not going to be helpful for them if basically it's penalties that they can avoid. It's going to be Sasha Birel crossing on port above the fleet. Watch out with JL77. He takes the penalty he did not have right away, being on port side. Pepito is still in the lead.
France ahead for 1 point, so nothing.
Yeah,
Let's see if Luka Kozlovic can cross. Yes, he can cross. 135 is not a winning combo. 134 it is.
No, that was for the. I was trying to remember the winning combos. Is it a 1-2-5 in the 5v5?
Yeah, 125 and 134. So at the moment, the Italian are winning 27-28. So just 1 point is between the two teams.
We'll see how things shakes up. This is just the first upwind. We're going to have one more downwind, another upwind, and half a downwind into a reaching port finish. And with the F50 actually being in front is better because you're faster than the wind, so the wind shadow is always going to be behind you.
Yeah. At the moment, Pimpy lost the first position, so they are in a 2-3-4 situation. But the penalty on Barbie and Kuldashev nice. This one,
so 9 and 10 is costful. That means that the French need to be in a 1-2-5 if they're going to keep that 9 and 10. But
so at the moment, Italy 24.
Pepito and Sasha. Yeah. Just Pepito and Sasha from the French in a position, maybe Stéphane Gazin as well on the right over there. JL77 approaching Pepito. Pepito is going to try to do his best to try to slow down Pimpy. JL77, the boat's getting close to him. Stéphane Gazin managed to get closer. And watch out for any friendly fire when they round the mark. So Sasha Birel is going to go on port, Stéphane Gazin as well, Lorenzo as well. And we see 4 boats over there close to the boundaries on the right. JL77 is going to duck down. Sasha Birel did not put the penalty on him. He managed to escape.
Strange combo on the moment.
And can Sasha cross? He's going to have to give his position to Luca and Stéphane Gazin. And
he can cross behind JL77.
Yeah, as Pimpy
penalty here.
Was that a friendly fire? Or was that Pepito?
I think so, yeah. I think it was Kozlovic.
And Pepito putting a penalty on Kozlovic, defending Pimpy.
So 1, 2, 8, 9, 10 is not a winning combo for the French, but definitely a nice comeback from them. Let's see what's going to happen on the right-hand side. Yeah, Sasha BRL and Pimpy over there.
Managed to put his wind shadow on Pimpy, so he's going to slow her down a bit. And is slowly getting some speed on the rest as well. Luka Kozlovic getting close to Sasha
Until
Birel.
Sasha Birel.
Not sure what he was hoping with this. But Pepito maintaining the lead for now. This is going to be the last part of the race, so the crucial part. And the fleet is quite close to each other. Like, one penalty is going to allow the other boats to basically overtake. You see
what about the 3-4 penalty for the French?
3 for the French, 1 for the Italians.
Sorry, yeah.
And
Italy seems to be on a 1-5, right?
Well, they have 1-2-3. Sasha Birel taking a penalty. Pimpy is going to take the penalty from Pepito. Behind, Barbie is going to take a penalty as well.
It's not finished yet. It's not finished
yet. Another penalty on Pimpy.
But Tommy Tumble is coming at 46 knot.
Yeah, Tommy
Can
Tumble
he make it to the 5th?
He even took 4th, I think.
What third? 6, 12.
1, 2, 3. 6, 9 for the Italians. 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 for the French.
Poof. What a finish. What do you think?
What a finish. We thought maybe the French could overtake at the end by focusing on Pimpy, but by focusing too much on Pimpy and having their tunnel vision on her, they kind of forgot Tommy Tambo arriving on the side very fast, and by the time they realized, it was basically too late to try to catch up to him or put a penalty on him. So very well played by the Italians. Almost very well played by the French.
The
this
heart
round
is
goes
racing
to,
for me, not.
But the point is going to Italy for this race, making it 4-1 in total.
Yeah.
So match point.
Race start at 22:12. And will be a J70 3x3. Amos Di Benedetto, Luca Kosovic, Rocco Guerra, Alex Kowalski, Krikavil, Stefan Gazan.
3v3 in the J70 on the M course.
We are missing Kowalski.
Yeah, one player. So far, it's been almost flawless by the Italians. So the French only took the first race, and after that, it was just Italian victories for 4 races in a row. So we'll see. They're on match point right now, so just one more race to go for them to qualify for the grand final, meaning that it's the last chance for the French to try to retaliate.
So far, we have seen amazing races. The Star finishing with 2 penalties in the last seconds. We have the F50 finishing like we saw. Offshore 3v3 mixed with a lot of battles. I think we are seeing an amazing event tonight. What do you think?
We're definitely seeing an amazing event. These kind of matchups are worth of the grand final. Well, it was the grand final last year.
Yeah.
And the year
before. And the year before. No, the year before again. No, was the semifinal.
Yeah. So no, definitely fun. Fun event to watch, and it's always a lot of changes throughout the races. Even though it's a 4-1 currently for Italy,
yeah,
it was not as clear cut during the race.
You know, it could be finished 5-0 for both easily. Could be 5-0 Italy, could be 5-0 France. The last second penalties, the last second cover, the amazing races that they are putting out tonight. Really an exciting game.
Yep, 19 seconds to go in the J70.
Penalty for Stefan Galzan. The Italian have the race committee vote. Oh, penalty here? No. Another penalty for Stefan Gazan. Penalty start for him.
Yep, falls into the definition of the penalty start. That's not going to be helpful for him. Putting him in from a difficult spot to an even more difficult spot. Gattomiao and Sinner say match point for Italy. Well, they are in match point. But they just need to win one more race. And for the French, they need to win 4 more.
But at the moment, the French have the lead on this one. They are almost tied up, so it's really... Ooh, penalty like for FAV Rock and Alex K.
Wasn't it like this last year, where Italy took the lead very early on, like similar to a 4-1, then the French caught up to a 4-4, and it was the last race that decided. I remember it was the last race that decided.
Yeah. It was exactly like this. You are the jinxer, right?
So I think I might have jinxed it like that.
Yeah.
But you're still hoping for a 4-4.
We are still hoping for a 4-4. Because think about the last race. The tension, the pathos that will be.
At the moment, 3 on the F50, so. But at the moment, Gil and Luka Kozovic have the lead.
and Stefan Gazan and Alex Kay, both with a penalty in this first leg, are far behind. Luka Kozlovic, a small dial down here and blocking Crickville. He probably will bring him. Ooh, look at the right wing shift. Look at the right wing shift that is coming. FIV Rock saw it and is going to attack inside of it. Look, he's on the ley line. He's going to pass first now. And probably second would be Amos to hit.
Only looking at Luka Kozlovic and Kriegville because might have had a penalty here, but we do see FIV Rock and Amos in front of Alex and Stefan Gazan.
So Italy now have a 1-2-3 combo.
Can Alex overtake Luka? No.
I don't think so. There is a small spot here for Luka, and it's really tiny,
Yeah.
but right now Rocco go first, Amos go second, and Luka have fun.
So, yeah, a dream scenario for the Italians. They put two in front and have one slow down the rest of the French behind.
And one.
Luka putting a penalty on Alex K. It's the M course, so a short downwind with a short upwind and finishing on a long downwind. A penalty on Luka Kozlovic as if Heavy Rock and Amos Benedetto start to put some speed.
And this
Try to
is
scale
risky,
away.
guys. For the Italians, this one is Luka Kozlovic now needed to cover Alex K. He is going for him. He needs to stop him. Crickville needed to stop Luka Kozlovic. He's not doing it so far, so Luka Kozlovic is managing to catch up with Alex K. And I believe Alex, they are out or not? Or they still be able to be
I
covered?
think they might have escaped it.
And now Stefan Gazan is even, also he is close, but Luka Kozlovic covering a little bit of both of them. And with the 70 meter ahead, there's still another downwind. Let's see.
Still another
if the
downwind,
French can
so
come back.
yeah. It's looking good for the Italians. As I click
But you know,
takes a penalty from
stupid
from
mistakes can happen.
Yep,
Touching the mark is one of them.
touching the mark or yeah, that's a really avoidable mistake. But then now it's gonna be probably trying to have some good shifts read, try to catch up, and hoping that the other doesn't see shifts that you would have seen. Though at this level, you would hope that all sailors kind of see the same thing. And Chris 1707D andiamo. .8, 5.7 for the two Italians in front. Alex Cake coming in at 5.7 as well. Stefan Gazan going slightly faster at 6, but now FIV Rock picked up some speed as well. FIV Rock's going to attack over him. Luka Kozlovic still in control of Kriegville. Have a quick zoom
This
on
is
the Italian boat.
a tough moment for the Italian because they are not 100% sure they can keep the position. Luka Kozlovic needed to separate the team and put Crickville in the last position, you know, just to be sure if they lost the first. Or he's going to cover Stefan Gazan and Alex K. Both the situation are kind of interesting. I will focus on Stefan, to be honest. Because
Alex K and Stefan are keeping their third and fourth.
Yeah, Luka's too
And
far.
we'll see how fast they can escape in the downwind right now, because they're going to be picking up some speed before Alex K, so they can put in some meters. But I don't think that's enough. No, that's definitely not enough to get away from the wind shadow.
Is not enough. No, is not enough. Is not finished yet, guys. And let's see if Luka Kozlovic actually is going to do something about it. At the moment, he is going at 10.1 knots. Stefan Gazan is going also same speed. But now Luka Kozlovic
10.4
is
for FIV Rock.
accelerating.
10.8 for Alex, 10 knots for Amos. So the French probably need to push Amos out of the top 3.
Yeah, and I believe Luka Kozovic, instead of helping Amos, should go to Creek and put him far behind. You know, it would be difficult because we have only 300 meters left.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. And Luka Kozovic covering Alex K is the game, because going 10.7 Alex K, only 10 Amos Di Benedetto, 10.9 Stefan Gazan. So what Luka Kozovic is doing is really helpful for Amos Di Benedetto. He chose the right things to do. Maybe Stefan Gazan can catch up with Amos Di Benedetto, but still not.
I don't
And
see it. I don't see Amos getting
Italy
out of that third. It is a 1-2 for the Italians. Then a 3 and a 4 for the French. Luca and Kriegville could so obtain for 5 and 6. But no matter what position Luca finishes in, it's going to be a win for Italy.
That'll be a 9, right?
1-2-6 for the Italians. 3-4-5 for the French.
And I believe
Making it 5-1 for the Italians. The Italians qualify for the grand final.
Italy has the grand final, asking if what they want to do, if they want to continue with race 7 or they want to stop right now.
Currently, therefore, as we said, it's a 5-1 for the Italians, meaning that they qualify for the grand final. I see a lot of the Italian chats from Pimpi and Gatto. Francia molto forte, bravi, which I'm guessing means France was very strong. Well done. So yeah, big round of applause can go now to Italy for qualifying for the grand final. They will meet the winner of Japan versus Poland.
Yep.
That is happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
At 20 UTC.
Yeah, 20 UTC. That one is will be interesting. I'm waiting for the French captain, if they want to continue or they want to stop right now. Okay, let's go for next one.
Okay.
Guys, those guys decide that they want to give us still a little bit more fun. Next race starting in at 25 will be race 7 offshore racers. I did not press push on save, so it's not showing up. Can you hear me right?
Yeah, we can hear you correctly.
Okay.
All
it's time to
8
start.
players in. Time to start. It is a 4v4 in the offshore racer. We're going to continue with all 9 races. And we'll see if the end score is bigger than 5-1 for Italy, or if France manages to catch up. And in that case, it was just the order of the races that prevented us from a 4-4.
Yeah. I believe I will put my money on France for the race number 9. And right now, I'm not sure how to put the what would be the odds. The Italian could be really excited and relaxed right now, so probably if this is the case, they will finish at 5-4, or could be something like when we saw Japan racing versus Hungary, and 9-0, no points being given for free. Absolutely monster in that situation. Monster of
we see a very strong
how
Italian
good they
team
were.
this year. And we'll see how the Japanese or the Polish measure up against them. So just as a quick reminder of the other events in eSailing happening this weekend, you're going to have Knockout 4 happening tomorrow at 13 UTC. And then in the same evening at 20 UTC, you're going to have the second semifinal, Poland versus Japan. The winner of that encounter will meet Italy in the grand final. Grand final is scheduled for the February 1st.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
And the
bronze final on the 31st.
On that Saturday.
And are we missing? Yeah, we're gonna have France versus the not the winner of Poland versus Japan, or Japan versus Poland.
The bronze for
that's fourth and fifth.
Yeah, no, that's a
third. No, that's the bronze. Yeah, no, that's the bronze.
Now we will have also the classification.
That I was wondering what's left in the classification.
Sweden versus Germany, and Hungary again versus Switzerland. They did not decide the date yet. I have a call tomorrow.
Well, that will be decided. It's going to happen before the 31st of January, so a bit less than a week for them to choose their dates, and we'll have the whole ranking of the 8 nations participating in the Nations Cup this year.
So in 8 days we'll have 6 races, guys. I believe is a lot.
Make sure you follow the channels if you want to keep updated and see what's happening in each of these teams, or show your support to any of the teams or the players for the different knockouts that we're going to have. Tommy Tamble first at the mark. On the inside,
penalty on Gazan.
And a penalty on FIV Rock behind.
It's really a messy situation here. But Italy have a 7 and 8, so that one is always a losing combo. But Tommy Campbell is in the front giving penalties. Luka Kozlovic to Pepito. So
another one says Shiloh-Finn, which is I'm guessing a support for Poland for tomorrow. Will we see you racing tomorrow, Shiloh?
I think so. Tommy Tambo right now is in a pickle, but he break the overlap, and now Stefan Gazan do not. Yes, he has the right away. He didn't break the overlap.
A penalty on Tommy Tambo. Pigville is in third, is going to try to do the same on Luka Kozlovic, but Luka Kozlovic preemptively puts a penalty on Sasha BRL before taking himself the penalty. And Shiloh-Finn says maybe yes, maybe not. Keeping the suspense for us.
Oh, that's amazing. That's what really need.
Yeah, Pigville takes a penalty. Another penalty on a FIV Rock. Yeah, I was going to say, I believe that was touching the mark.
You are correct.
Depends if his form is okay. We'll get in good shape.
I'm not speaking about KO4, we are speaking about Nations Cup. Penalty on Pepito, penalty on Sasha.
Oh, that form. Yeah, I thought form as in like shape, being in shape. But yeah, Stefan Galzin in the lead with Kriegville above Luka Kozlovic and Tommy Tambo. Charizard next to Pepito. Sasha Birol is going to put A5E Rock in a penalty. Yeah, actually tomorrow we might see several sailors racing twice from Poland or Japan.
Yeah. I believe the Japanese will not be racing for the KO because
yeah, we did see
he's in the middle of the
VTR,
night
yeah.
For one, and in the early in the morning the second one.
We did see Vegas.
But coming back,
not
Pepito and Sasha again, another penalties. We were with a French with a 1-2 easy combo, and now they have the 7-8 with Luka Kozlovic in the back. Another penalty for Pepito.
I believe I saw one of the French as well touching the mark, rule 31, so that definitely doesn't help. But then the Italians the same, so
1-3-4 means 8. With the 1-3-4, the only position they do not need to have is the last. So Luka Kozlovic is the is the important one. But now they're 1-2, not 1-3. Tommy Tamil and FIV Rock are in the lead.
So with the 1-2, the French need to push Charizard and Luka in 7-8. As Charizard takes a penalty.
Charizard. But look what Luka did, pass behind Pepito and block Kriegville over there, helping Charizard to go to the finishing line. If Tommy Tamil and FIV Rock gets that, Charizard needs to go as fast as he can, and that's it. And that's what he's doing. He's blocked by 3 boats, Charizard. He's trying to run away.
He's doing a good job of avoiding, and we saw some friendly fire at the front between FIV Rock and Tommy Tambo, but doesn't really matter because they take 1 and 2.
They were having fun in front.
And it's going to be now or never for the French to put a penalty or slow down Charizard.
I believe never will be the right call. He has the right of way, 1 penalty, 2 penalty, and it close. In 4th position, another point for Italy.
And for the 8th spot, it is going to be Luca's. So a 1-2-4-8 for the Italians. A 3-5-6-7 for the French.
Results are updated.
Making it 6-1.
And the race will start at 22:35 UTC.
6-1 for Italy. Italy really putting a hell of a performance against the French this time.
I can't agree more. But yeah, I want to say this one that do not show up the difference that was between the races. It was always a last minute situation. It was never, oh, we start 1, 2, 3 and then we have fun kind of situation. So really nice fight here. Really nice.
Well, next up is going to be a 5v5 in the Ilka. Alex Kowalski, Acer, Kulgzavnais, Kriegville, and Stéphane Gazin for the French. Amos Charizard, JL77, Fabio Zak, and Tommy Tambo for the Italians.
Yeah.
In the M course on the Ilka. So long
yeah.
upwind, reaching short downwind, reaching short upwind, reaching long downwind.
And go start.
I think we're missing 2 players, no?
2 players, yeah, it's 5v5, not 4v4. My bad. The Italians are in, we're missing a French. That I believe is Alex K.
Yep. In the meantime, M course with the Ilka. What can we say about it? In a 5v5.
Ilka is really nice boat. The 5v5 is always the kind of race that allows you to show a lot of fight, especially in downwind leg. The easy way how the boat drive is really interesting. The rolling tack make the lee bow tacks really difficult. So really interesting. Do we need to postpone?
I think we might. I don't even see Alex in the voice chat. Let's postpone by another 2 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to postpone until 38.
I'll do that in 2 races, Shadlo. It looks like we're gonna have a substitution.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
I press start.
Yep, let's go, guys.
So, substitution in the French team, Alex K is going to be replaced by Tai Guen.
Yep.
As we start the 5v5 in the Ilka on the M course. Currently 6-1 for Italy. Again, Italy qualified for the grand final. They're going to meet the winner of Japan versus Poland. Tomorrow also knockout 4. It's 45 seconds to go, so let's switch to the race scene.
Yep, let's go. So it will be the second race for Fabio Zach tonight. We have Tai Guen, third race, while I believe a lot of the other one have are on their last race of the day. And 10 seconds to the race. Zier get a penalty, 6 seconds to the start. Kind of strange for the Italian right now. And Azir is in the lead. Ooh, risk it of a friendly fire between Tommy Tumble and J7 and J77. Amos Di Benedetto was
Nice
in
also
penalty.
in a penalty. And Donnie's saying he's sure his account is more than 3,000 days old. Is it, Donnie? Fabio Zach in the lead according to the ranking on the left, but very close to Stefan Gaza and Tommy Temple in terms of distance. There as well. First as well, basically the first 5 are very close.
Yeah. And it's interesting, from one side will be the Fabio Zach, from the other side could be Azir. It depends on the left wing shift that is coming right now. But Azir with attack now give his first position to Fabio Zach. Azir went on the safe side on Charizard on the right hand side. And I believe there is a nice battle here between Stefan Gazan and Tommy Campbell for the second
We saw
position.
Tommy Tamble going underneath Stefan Gazan. Stefan Gazan is going to wait before he tacks. Charizard coming in as well, but tacks over Zev Nice.
A massive right wing shift is coming, I would say, in 30 seconds. So let's see if Creekville and the JL77 are going to take it or not. It should be coming
We're
soon.
above the ley line on the right as the ley line shifts.
I believe Fabio Zak right now is suffering a lot from this right wing shift. And the players that are benefiting the most are Azir and Quickville.
Switch to the right side over here as you're taking a penalty, trying to attack Charizard.
At the moment, Tommy Tumble blocking
Dial down over there on Fabio Zak from
Stefan Gazan.
who's that? Stefan Gazan. And a lot of mayhem happening at the mark over here. Everyone takes a penalty.
We have a Christmas tree on the left-hand side with all the red lights on. Azir, Tommy Tumble, Gustav Nice, Stefan Gazan.
Tambo with the second one. Stefan Gazan trying to put a penalty on. Was that Fabio Zak? Yes. As Asir and Taigwen take on Amos. Amos takes the penalty, trying to attack Asir. Behind Stefan Gazan is recovering from a penalty. Gel 77 as well. Penalty on Tommy Tambo, given by Kriegville, with Kulzev Nice coming in fast, trying to extend that penalty time. Gel 77. It's actually very fast downwind over here. There's loads of wind, 25 knots of wind during this section of this downwind.
This
so hard
is
to control,
really
I guess.
crazy. We need to speak faster.
4 more penalties.
1, 2, 3 here. At the mark.
Okay.
Fabio Zak,
One
Azir,
for the
Stefan
times, two
Gazan.
for the French, another penalty. Kriegville takes another one.
Okay, I believe we can now relax. There is a slightly upwind now, and we can catch up the breath. For the next downwind, we have a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Italy. That is what happened in the last seconds of.
Yeah,
of
that
the
was almost
reaching.
impossible, I believe, even for the players to follow.
I want to hear the tactician, the coach, of each nation say, you know, we have we are winning, and now we are 7, 8, 9, 10 from the.
We have one more big downwind to go, and if it is like the first half downwind that we saw, whoever reaches it first is likely gonna get a lot of meters on the rest of the fleet, and that's gonna separate the fleet. But at the moment, not a lot of wind, and future wind coming is still a bit far, but it might reach when they start it. But Charizard is in front. Taigwen using his sails, gonna let Tommy Tambo pass in front. Amos is gonna put a penalty on Stefan Gazan. Taigwen tries to put a penalty on JL77, but misses, as that allows Fabio Zak to squeeze in. I believe Stefan Gazan missed rounding the mark. Amos is gonna try to push Asir, as Taigwen is the one closest to the Italians, but takes a penalty, being a bit too aggressive on Fabio Zak. And Italians have 4 boats in front, meaning that the French have a lot of work to do if they want to reverse this.
The question
And
is
nice
it
catch
still
up to
possible?
Fabio's back. He can. He is going faster. But for Gel 77, it's going to be a bit more complicated for Tygwen to catch up. He's outside of the wind shadow. 1-2-5 wins it for a 5v5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
And 1, 2, 3
4
also.
wins.
Let's see if Fabio Zak could defend his position from the whole French team that is coming out from a really strong path, and he cannot, and he is going to get last position. I will call his coach and tell him the coach is wrong. He is a Milka sailor from my home yacht club where I start sailing. So.
Well, he takes another penalty. Amos was trying to put one on feet and pushes it away, but Acer, was it Acer covering for a penalty? No, it was Fabio Zak. Figure taking another penalty. Yeah. And Fabio Zak arriving in 10th, so that is a 1-2-3-6-10 for the Italians.
22 for
Italy. A 4-5-7-8-9 for the French.
And we are for the last one now, right?
Oh, it is now the last race. I believe it's going to be 48.
I think we can ask them to start again. It was too fun. It's too fun, guys.
But it is a 7-1 currently for Italy. Are they going to make it at 8-1? Or will the French finally get another round after that first one that they won in the 2v2 at the start? In the start.
I believe the life is a loop. So I put...
I believe they close the loop right now.
Yeah, they close the loop, so they win the first, they win the last.
But race 9 is going to be a 3v3 in the F50, so a Ser Pepito Tygwen for the French. Amos Charizard and FIV Rock for the Italians. A strong lineup for both teams.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be able to control a bit more what's happening as a tactician or as a coach in a 3v3 versus the 5v5 that we saw earlier.
Nah, it's fine. I think we can, yeah, we are close to the time. 10 seconds on the start of the procedure. The guys are already start to understand the wind situation. The wind is pretty low. I can see Azir with like 11.8 knots. That will be an interesting
as usual, says Pimpy, the commentators. I feel like we jinxed the French by saying that they're going to close the loop.
No. Yesterday, Pimpy missed Sweden versus Hungary when my jinx power was at his peak. I was like, oh, this one could be the best time for Hungarian to score the first point, and then like 3 penalty for the Hungarian in a 3v3 situation. I was like, okay, it's time to...
Obviously, we're talking about the Hungary versus Sweden that happened yesterday night on the Twitch and YouTube channels. That was for the classification round.
Yeah. Can you jump to the race? 40 seconds to start.
Yep. Let's jump to the race.
I believe Charizard now with his Sting like a bee logo on the sail will take it a little bit too literally. 8 seconds to the start. Rocco really too early. Amos okay-ish start, but penalty for Amos.
There was a false start by Tygwen, a false start by Amos as well.
Even Amos? No, Amos has an 11.
No, Amos was 11, yeah. And so we have Pepito and Acer at the front. Chased by Charizard. Behind Charizard, FIV Rock. Pepito first at the mark. Acer is going to slow down to put the penalty on Charizard and create a bit more distance between Pepito and him. Him being Charizard. as he tries to lure FIV Rock to a mistake or something. We saw quick movement of him getting closer to him. Vito first one at the gate. Sarah's going to be second. FIV Rock following. Taigwen managed to catch up a bit. Penalty by touching the mark for FIV Rock.
So this is with great power comes great responsibility. I believe it's my time to shut up today.
And still Pepito and SL steering the French, followed by the three Italians. Taigwen, as I said, managed to gain a couple of meters, getting closer to the mix. Amos is not going to try anything on Taigwen, and I believe that was the correct call because he could have also hit Charizard.
I believe they want to say where the win is. Charizard 26 knots, Pepito 23, Azir not even 20. Look how fast is going Charizard on the left-hand side. Is not the right place to be.
27.4 knots. That was 26 or 25 for Pepito. But he didn't really take any meters and takes a penalty from Taigwen, who slowed down to make sure that Charizard was in his path. And well, for a 3v3, we've seen it several times in several 3v3 situations. A 1-2 or a 1-3 wins it. So if Sarah and Pepito just keep going fast, they don't really need to worry about Taigwen's position, and Taigwen can just try to have fun at the back if he can catch up to any of the Italians and give a penalty here and there. Yeah. But FIV Rock is still chasing us there.
And there is a puff coming from behind that could be interesting, you know.
31 for Taigwen.
FIV Rock want to say in this small puff that is coming down, but they're going faster than the wind. So
yep, that's one of the tricky things with the F50 or foiling boats in general. If you go faster than the wind, then eventually you're gonna go faster than the puff and get out of it.
The French managed to enter in another one.
Yep, as they round the mark, both on the left. Amos actually took third place from FIV Rock, rounding the mark before him.
I believe Amos at the moment is in a great position. Let's see if actually Azir is in the best, because when he's reaching the left-hand side of the boundaries is when the left wing shift is coming and he's stacking. Amazing timing for Azir. Yeah, Azir could not have done better. The run of the mark, attacking in the right position, everything for this leg. There's no chance for the Italian to come back from the first part of this upwind leg.
Yep, this is the last upwind, so after this one's going to be half a downwind into a port, reaching port finish. As we know with the F50 course, the SWC reaching course. Based on the CLGP course. But it's still a 1-2 for the French, and Taigwen behind takes a penalty by going out of bounds.
He's
fighting his own demons.
Fighting his own demons. I think he was relaxed because 1 and 2 of the friend of Azir and Pepito.
Yeah. Sarah Pepito had a strong lead on the rest of the fleet, and as we said, 1-2 or 1-3 even wins the race. So looks like we're gonna have a 1-2-6 for the French, a 3-4-5 for the Italians.
And please, after celebrating the second point of the French, we needed to celebrate the real power of the Jinx.
And there we have confirmation of the score, 1-2-6 for the French. 3-4-5 for the Italians, making the final score 7-2.
And we have the finally the first finalist. That is Italy.
Exactly. So a huge congratulations to Italy winning this semi-final against France. They qualify for the grand final. And they will meet up against the winner of Japan versus Poland, which is happening tomorrow at 20 UTC. The grand final is happening on the 1st of February. France, in the meantime, is going to go up against the loser of Japan versus Poland in the bronze final. That's happening on the 31st. And other eSailing events happening this weekend. You're going to have tomorrow the knockout 4 at 13 UTC, and in the evening, as I said, Japan versus Poland, the second semifinal. So it's going to be time for us to wrap it up. A huge congratulations to Italy for putting a very, very strong performance tonight against the French. 7-2, coming back, taking their revenge from last year, where France took the gold medal and Italy took the silver. So the Italians have another shot at the gold medal this year.
I believe it's the first year that France is not in the final ever. So
no, in the very early eSailing Nations Cup, I believe the first one maybe. There was one year where France got kicked out of the quarterfinal or eighth of final against Japan, I think it was. And Gato Miao, apparently his a space key on his keyboard is broken. Well done, Italy. Have a good night. Ciao, Alberto, Oscar. Thanks for a nice job.
Ciao, Gato.
Ciao, Gato. Thank you all for watching. This has been Oscar, your host, with Alberto. France versus Italy in the semifinal tomorrow. Knockout 4 at 13 UTC, and the second semifinal, Japan versus Poland at 20 UTC, on the same channels that you've been watching this on. So make sure you follow the Twitch and the YouTube channel of Virtual Regatta. And we'll see you all tomorrow for 2 special
events.
Have a
good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.